Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings. Now let's get straight into it. So today, this video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally post here, because normally I deal with the scriptures and or history directly tied to the scriptures. But moving forward, I'm looking to actually switch things up, expand a little bit, because I think it's important for us as a people to be able to relate the scriptures and history in together to the modern world, right? Because that makes the scriptures even more real when you can bring everything full circle, where you can see different things that are going on in today's world and understand more and more how this place is just literally Babylon all over again. It's ancient Kemet, aka ancient Egypt all over again. It's ancient Rome all over again. It's ancient Greece resurrected back on earth. That's all it is. And the more that you understand that, the more when you see these different celebrities, athletes, politicians, other people of prominence, when you see them, these billionaire CEOs, like that creepy Michael Rubin and his little all white party. I just seen that recently. All celebrities there. But anyways, when you see these different things, you understand that all these things are actually mentioned in the scriptures. Okay, there's nothing new under the sun. All right, all the different idolatry that is going on today was going on, thousands of years ago. All right, and that's really one of the main points of making the different lessons that I like to put out. Of course, I go over different breakdowns of chapters in the scriptures, but also just like relating it to what's actually going on today so we can build up our faith. All right. And therefore, just get closer to the Most High and keep his statute, laws, and commandments to the best of our ability. And that's what we're able to do the more we increase understanding. But anyways, so what we have on screen here, we have King James, so-called King James, y'all king, the passive aggressive king. So pretty much every year that LeBron James does not win the championship, there's always going to be some type of antics, bro, from him and his fans. All right. There's always some type of excuse, so-called best player ever to play. But, you always need help, and there's always something going on. But anyways, it's going to make some of y'all mad, but it's all good. So we have LeBron James here. This is something I wanted to go over. So this is actually going to be tied to the series I did called The Sun God Worship Agenda. And I saw this and I just want to pop in real quick. I thought it was interesting. All right, it says King James. This is a post that he put out about 3 weeks ago at the time I'm recording this. It says June 16, 2023. Okay. This was over. This is why I call him a passive aggressive king. This is really a direct response to, or when I say direct, meaning this is what he was directly responding to, but this is a passive aggressive post in response to Denver Nuggets coach, Michael Malone. So Michael Malone, he, like it says here in this article, Denver Nuggets coach Michael Malone aims dig at LeBron James after winning NBA Finals. Denver Nuggets head coach Mike Malone took a dig at LeBron James after the Denver Nuggets won the NBA Finals. Became a secondary headline to the announcement of James's potential retirement. So anybody that know anything know that LeBron ain't finna retire. That was nonsense from the very beginning. He was really just trying to take shine off of him getting swept. Let's be real. We know good and doggone well LeBron James will not retire without letting people know, so that everybody will glorify him in that last little, what do they call it, farewell tour, or whatever they call it, that little, when you announce your last year and everybody swapping jerseys and all that nonsense. But anyways, okay, it says here the Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship. They did, defeating the Miami Heat in Game 5, thanks largely to the heroics of Finals MVP Nikola Jokic. The title marked the first in the organization's history ending a 47-year long wait dating back to the NBA merger. So, I mean, I can go all the way into this, but essentially, dude just made a joke about LeBron James retiring. All right, let's see. It says Malone playfully addressed the situation, responding sarcastically on last Wednesday's edition of the Pat McAfee show. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. Speaking of the Lakers, I just want you guys to know this is breaking news. I'm thinking about retiring, so don't tell anybody, joked Malone. So the frustration against the Lakers was we win game one against the Lakers, and the headlines are Lakers figure out Nuggets, and we're up 1-0. I've never seen that for a team that was up 1-0, and they're talking about Rio Hachimura guarding Nikola Jokic, and the team has figured us out. Yeah, that was a thing because the media, man, they just have to protect LeBron James and the Lakers. That was pretty funny. I remember that. But anyways, so LeBron James, in response to this kind of pretty light joke, really, from head coach Michael Malone. And if you notice, man, that number 13 that corresponds with the alliteration double M is kind of a big thing in the month of June. It seems like, Nikola Jokic, which is called the Joker, was symbolized by the number 13. He won they will, as in the Denver Nuggets, they won the NBA Finals. He was the Finals MVP. You had Mariah Mills, Michael Malone. You had what's the so-called black kids that Spider-Man? Is it Miles Morales? I didn't even look it all the way up, but Miles Morales. Yeah, it was a lot of double alliteration, MM going on. I don't think that was on accident. Michael Malone and this, and Mariah Mills that what is she, a porn star that was, out in Zion Williamson. And then you have, this new Spider-Man movie coming out at the same time so I don't think that was on accident. Y'all may think I'm reaching, but I just kind of know how these things work. But anyways, point is, King James, as his Instagram is called, Y'all King, he responded with this picture here with this flag of 100. Well, I believe he was in, he said he was in Europe here. This 100 must represent those 100 playoff losses that he has for his career. Anyways, it says in Europe for the last past few weeks, minding my business, and I hear I'm on your mind that much, huh? I guess. I guess I see why. But wave the flag on these lames. Please make being player cool again, because the lame machine as it is at an all-time high. Just like this post, you part of that lame machine, because this is definitely keep the machine going, brother. This is pretty lame to be responding to a coach. That's pretty whack. That's how I know it's more really going on there. But anyways, it says, enjoy your lights. But just know I'm the sun. I stay on forever. All right. So first of all, from just a surface level, Michael Malone has a right to talk trash because they did sweep the Lakers and they won the championship. I mean, come on, man. But outside of that, this is why I say there's more going on, because just look at this last line here. It says, enjoy your light, but just know I'm the sun, S-U-N, in all caps. These are some of the things that I've been talking about, in that series, the Sun God Worship Agenda. This is literally what LeBron James is saying. Don't let that go past your head. LeBron James is saying that he is the sun. He is a sun god. Okay? I stay on forever because he believes he's a god. All right? That's literally what he is saying here. These people do see themselves as gods. You remember your boy, y'all boy, Kendrick Lamar saying, this is what God feel like. This is what they believe once they climb the Masonic ladder of knowledge on the left hand side. They believe they reach godhood, and that's exactly what he's saying here. I mean, remember, celebrities do call themselves stars, right? All right, in this case, LeBron James, he's an NBA player called a superstar. A coded way of really saying that they're up in the sky looking down on, on us as regular citizens, quote unquote. But he's saying he's a son. He's to be worshiped. All right. He is the son. He is a son God. All right. Again, don't sleep on this. Now, I could go all the way in and kind of, link some of this up, but I really didn't pull up that much. I just wanted to pop in real quick and let y'all know, these are some of the things that these people tell you right here, open. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to think that this is just LeBron James, talking about a light. But, you got a little light as in the Denver Nuggets. You won the championship, but I'm the son. I got more light than you. That's not what he's saying. He's saying he's a God. All right. You can't come out of God. That's what he's saying. And the scriptures told us not to worship the stars. All right. Not to worship the sun. And he's also saying as a son, by the way, he's a great enlightener. All right. The son, he has all the knowledge on the left-hand path. He's a great enlightener. All right. So, I had some of the same links that we pulled up on the Sun God Worship Agenda. Okay. And I'll just read this really quickly. But again, I just wanted to pop in on this one. Just something I noticed. It says a solar deity here in solar deity, the Wikipedia entry here. A solar deity or sun deity is a deity who represents the sun or an aspect of it. Such deities are usually associated with power and strength. LeBron James is saying he's a deity that's represented by the sun. Okay. That's literally what he's saying. He's saying that y'all got a little shine here now, but I'm who the people actually worship. I'm the son. And I ain't going nowhere because, again, he believes he's immortal. He's a God. Not from the flesh standpoint, but even after he's gone, people are still going to remember him. Therefore, his memory, his existence will always be here. He stay on forever because he's, made his mark in the NBA as an all-time NBA scoring leader. All right, he believes he's immortal. So these people are set up to be idols for regular people to worship, therefore send you down the ladder or send you down the path of Luciferianism. All right, because so many people, you say something about LeBron James and they be ready to fight or cut you or something like that. In my personal belief, I believe if a lot of people was to was to see this cat in real life and LeBron James shook their hand, I believe I believe some will go on in them pants of these brothers, man. I believe, we get a little moist down there. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. A lot of brothers, they really idolize this cat. I'm not sure why. He ain't my GOAT. Yeah, I just put it to you like that. I don't see where y'all get at with all that. But I know some other things too. I remember seeing Quavo here in these comments. They gonna make me log in. I remember seeing Quavo. He commented specifically on God. He just let you know who his God is. The same deity that they sacrifice takeoff to. All right. That's what he meant by on God. I'll put it on the screen if I'm able to get to it. But that's pretty much it on this one. I just wanted to see, did y'all notice this too? Did y'all sleep on LeBron James calling himself the son and he stays on forever? Therefore, saying that he is a son God. He is a son He's an enlightener. All right, he is to be worshipped. All right, but that's pretty much it. Oh, something real quick. I noticed this on Netflix. Let me pull this up real quick. It says Luther, the Fallen Son, title explained. What is the Fallen Son? So if you guys have seen this on Netflix or you're familiar with the series that actor Idris Elba, he stars in called Luther. There's a series, but also there's a movie. And the title of the movie is Luther, the Fallen Son. And if you watch the movie, you notice that Idris Elba's character, which is Luther, he starts out, in prison in the beginning of the series, or maybe in the beginning of the movie, excuse me. So he's the fallen son. I believe this is also alluding to Idris Elba being a son too, as well, a deity, a god. Okay, because I looked up this article and tried to see what the explanation was, because the fallen son is not ever said in the movie. I watched it. It's not that I paid the most attention to it. I'm not the most familiar with Luther, the series. Maybe y'all have. If you have, you can comment and let me know. But I watched this. I watched this movie. I didn't see anything about a fallen son. I didn't see him being called a son or him being a fallen son. And it says here about the title, in truth, it is not clear. The fallen son doesn't seem to refer to a particular organization, individual, or event, and the words fallen son are never spoken throughout the film's runtime. So what that spells to me is that there's more going on the left-hand path that's saying this brother is, he fell out of grace. He's the fallen son. You're going to see a lot of these people in these last days just go ahead and call themselves sons or gods or deities. They will continue to do that. You had NBA players call LeBron James a god too as well. I believe that Lamar Odom called LeBron James a god. But that's pretty much it. If I have some more I want to add on to this, I will. But I just want to pop in real quick. Lord willing, this was edifying. And comment and let me know, did you know it's the same thing? But outside of that, until the next time, peace.